Hello and welcome back to Saber Outdoors. My name, of course, is Mark Alexander, your wonderful host. And guys, today we are comparing the old and new Shimano reels to each other. So guys, I want to know in this video, should I just, instead of buying all these new reels, would I do just as well to go find old reels at yard sales, flea markets, Facebook Marketplace, any number of other places, expos, blah, 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 blah. Would I be just as well to go to those and pick up used bait casters? Or are the new bait casters really that nice? So guys, let me first off, I can tell you, I have 3 of this same kind of rod. These are Shimano Clarus rods that I picked up down at the fishing expo in East Tennessee. And guys, our first competitor today is the Shimano SLX. Guys, a lot of people have these, and this particular one is the SLX 150 XG for those that care. And guys, I'm gonna see how this relatively new reel will compare to the others. Now, what kind of braking does this have? Let's bust it open and see, just on the fact I don't remember. This has centripetal brakes. So there those are. And so that means that the harder I throw this, the more it brakes. And the lighter I throw it, the less it brakes. But let's set this to one side and let's get our second competitor. Guys, this is one that a lot of people, a whole lot of people, really and truthfully believe is the end-all be-all as far as Shimano's stuff, and that is the old green Curado. I believe this is a CU200 is the exact model number. And guys, this Shimano Bantam Curado is one that a lot of people swear by. A lot of people say they can't find this reel in good condition, but the same as the rods, I happened upon this sweet thing down at the expo. We're gonna unscrew the side plate and we're gonna look inside. Now, you will notice that this has only 5 brakes. One of the brakes is missing. So that's not gonna affect the performance of this, because I normally don't run over 3 brakes anyway, but it is something worth noting if you all care about it. But let's get it put back together and make sure that it's in good shape, good and tight, ready to go. All right. And our last competitor, the oldest Shimano that I have. This is a Shimano Bantam 300. Guys, I believe this is from the 80s, but you can see it's completely different to the others. This one, I can't take the side plate off at all. Can't do it. And all this has, as far as I know, to control it is, I know there's this, and I'm sure if I took all these screws off and pulled it apart, I would have brakes inside to look at. But guys, I'm not quite so brave as to do that. So so I have never actually looked inside of this reel to see what it looks like. It does not have the thumb bar on it. You can see the thumb release is not there. There's a bar to put your thumb on, but it has the old click release right there. So very different from a lot of other new style reels. This old style reel. Now, I didn't tell you the exact reel ratios, and those really don't matter, but just for anyone that cares, I believe this is 6. I think this one is probably 6.2. And the SLX, if memory serves, is 8.1 to 1, because that's usually, I like a fast speed reel myself. But guys, now that we have all of our competitors introduced, let's go test. All right guys, so the first test that we're gonna do, we're gonna take, all of our competitors have the same 1/2 ounce steel sinker on the underside, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flip as far as I can. I'm not really worried about how high that I get. I wanna know how far can these flip as they're sitting right now. So I've already fiddled with these some, so I don't think I will bird nest it. no promises, but I'm gonna try not to bird nest them. But we're gonna flip that one out. We're gonna immediately set it right in line with our camera. We're gonna grab our next rod and we're gonna undo it. It does have the thumb release that I mentioned that the other one does not have, but we're gonna do the same with it. We're gonna set it down. And now we've got our last competitor here. And we're gonna throw it the same way. All right, guys, we're gonna go give it a look and see which one did the best. All right, guys, it took me a minute to find all three of the sinkers, but right there's our rods. And guys, we're gonna walk this out. I've got all three of them marked with pieces of wood lined up to those reels. So the first one that we get to is this piece of wood right here. That goes to the oldest reel. The next one is this piece of wood right here. You can see there is an increase from there to there for the Shimano Green 200. Now the 150 is all the way out here. So guys, you definitely have an increase in performance between the 150 and the 200 and the 300 oldest reel. There's a big difference between one or the other. But guys, we're gonna do another test, so don't you run off. All right, guys, so we have all of our reels brought back together. So now what I wanna do is, I know that the oldest reel was the worst flipping, pitching, whatever you want to call it, rod, but let's see how it does casting. Let's see if it is a reasonable casting reel for the age that it is. You got to get it untangled, of course, but guys, I'm going to do this directly in line with you so that you can see everything that happens. You know, there's not going to be any kind of you know, trickery, chicanery, whatever word you might want to put to it. There's not going to be none of that. You're going to see me do this the same for all of them. So right there they are. I'm going to mark my location on the rod. So I had the same amount of slack on the line. I'm 2 eyes in. You can see that 1, 2. That way it's the same thing, as similar as I can get it. So and a minor bird's nest to go along with it. It'll be okay until we finish. Come on, old green. Let's give you a throw. Let's get you lined up too. All right, there we go again. Second eye, just like the other one. Woo! That thing locked up tighter than a wedge. Guys, let me see what the brakes are doing right quick. I might have more problem than I know about. Oh no. This thing is shaving brass. So guys, unfortunately, we're gonna have to drop the drop the middle one out, because guys, I mean, you can hear it. You can hear it. That is shaving brass as we speak. Look, I bet whenever I open it up, I bet it's loaded with brass. Yeah, look at that. Loaded with brass shavings. So, unfortunately, this one's out because it has an issue. But Yeah, that's crazy. I did not realize that was an issue. But guys, that's part of buying used stuff. Sometimes it's defective, but old green is officially retired. Dead. But we still have our SLX, so we can still test our oldest versus our newest rig. And let's, whoop, I almost overshot myself. Got to get the same length here. All right, guys. Okay. That way everybody knows I'm playing by the rules. Cool. So guys, I'm gonna set both of these down. Well, the other one's already down. I'm gonna set this one down. I'm gonna go find my weights, and I'll bring you along to show you what the distance looks like. All right, guys, so I have got both of my reels right there, and so let's walk and see where these ended up. Now, guys, I'm really, really bummed out right now that that old green just basically chewed itself up. But if you could send me a comment, a like, a subscribe would be especially appreciated. That would be great to go for helping my mood, because I'm a little bit unhappy that now that reel is foobarred. But guys, here is our first piece of lead, and that goes to our old reel that is way back there. And guys, I'm going to show you where our next reel did it. So it is all the way out here, guys. That is a huge difference. Let me just show you the difference. I'm going to put you directly over the one that you can, well, the furthest one. I'm going to show you the difference walking away, because a GoPro is just not really great at this kind of thing. So there is this much difference between the oldest reel and the newest reel. This is big. There's a lot of room, lots of area. So guys, I think the answer is very clear as far as which one casts the best, flips the best. But let's get back over to our table and we'll discuss this thoroughly. All right, guys, so we are finished testing. So let's get some summations behind this. So I'm gonna hold this this old green, because y'all don't understand how much I wanted this to be a good thing. So guys, it is definitely worthwhile to spend money on new technology. New technology is new technology, not because of like the next iPhone or the next Android phone. Guys, it's not just new technology to be new technology. It is new technology that works. Because even in the flip test, when this was working properly, it didn't do as well as the newest SLX reel. It didn't. And I don't know if it was slowly chewing itself up even then, but guys, you get what you pay for. I paid $25 for this reel. I paid $5 at a yard sale for this Bantam 300 reel. $5. Guys, if you don't have gear, this is serviceable gear. This catches fish. This will flip. This will cast. This will do the job. There's no reason not to be using it. Now, if you want better performing equipment, if you want something that will do the best that it can, you're gonna have to spend some money. This reel is $100. And guys, for $100, this is one of the finest reels you could ask for at that price range. You couldn't go to hardly nobody else in ye olden days and find something this good at this price. Because back in the old greenback days, $100 was still a budget combo, and that budget combo was pretty trash. But guys, new technology, it works, It throws better, it throws farther, and on average, it's more comfortable to feel. Guys, I can definitely tell the difference between this 300 and this 150. I know that a 300 is a larger sized reel, but guys, I can't palm this comfortably. And if I do, I deny myself my thumb bar to cast. And the same can't be said for this one. You know, I can palm it very easily. And the same's true with even Old Green sitting right here. I can palm that relatively easy and work it, not a problem. Guys, I bought 3 rods for this exact purpose. This is not a indictment of the rods. This is solely the reels. I tested them as even as possible, and the SLX was just plain old better. That doesn't mean that the old stuff doesn't work. That doesn't mean that you should throw it away and buy new immediately. But if you want better performance, buy the new stuff. If you are satisfied with the performance that you're getting out of your old equipment, keep using it. There's nothing wrong with old equipment. I have lots of old equipment. But guys, that's all I have to say for today. Thank you so very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification, subscribe, because we are pushing for more subscribers every single video, and you could be the next one. Thank you so very much for watching again. We'll see you somewhere in the woods or on the water.